Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Christina. It's been a very long time since I've posted a YouTube video because I got my camera stolen and then I got really bad advice from my agent to be pretty and be quiet. So I just stopped talking on social media. But that was bad advice and I'm too smart to be quiet. Sorry. There's enough bitches being quiet. I don't gotta be quiet. So today, I'm gonna talk to you about something that really helped me. I'm already very confident as a person, but then there's certain things that can shake up my confidence, and I realized how to crack the code to not have that happen. Obviously, I'm not gonna be perfect and like never be affected by something, but I am striving for perfection. So here's what I learned. Everything that you're seeking in life or desiring in life, like money, relationship, house, car, certain clothes, certain things, whatever, you're just seeking that because of the feeling that you expect it to give you. But if you just give yourself that feeling, you will always be in a state of fulfillment, so nothing can take that away or give it to you, and you'll be way more confident and way more like sure of yourself because the source is coming from within you and not coming from outside of you. The source of everything that you're seeking in life is found within you. Everything that you're searching for is literally found within you. So you don't need to like go get something because it's gonna give you some type of feeling. And a lot of people learn this like way later after they've done so much work to get rich or get what they wanted, and they realize they're still not happy because happiness comes from within, not from things or from outside of you at all, literally at all. Everything you're seeking, you're looking for the feeling you think it's gonna give you. And then a lot of the times when you get it and you're like, okay, I want more now, it's because the mountain that you're like want to get to the peak is within you. Is that a book? The Mountain is You. That's the book. I never read that book. But yeah, the mountain is you. And you don't even need to go through the whole mountain to get to the top. You literally just have to go within. So here's what I did the other day. So basically, I was journaling. I was thinking about, okay, what, like everything I want, why do I want it? Like, we have to take time to think of why we want some things, because a lot of the things you think you want is just because people are telling you you should want it. And you think like, okay, like it makes sense, like that's better for me. Or you just see other people have it and you're like, okay, maybe they look happy with that thing. They look super happy that they're rich, and then they kill themselves. So they're not happy because happiness comes from within. So what I did is I was writing my affirmations, and I was just thinking of like my relationship with money, my relationship with success, my relationship with being seen, my relationship with how I view myself, how I value myself, how people I've dated made me feel, and how I would rather feel. And I was like, okay, this person is not actually making me feel this way, and I'm just taking in what they said. Like, they didn't hurt my feelings, I hurt my own feelings. If I say, this is an example everybody uses, but if I say your purple hair is ugly and you have brown hair, you're gonna be like, okay. But if I say you're unloved and that's why your parents never loved you and blah, 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 and you actually really feel like that, you're gonna be affected by what I'm saying because you believe it. The whole thing is you are the one believing everything. So if you just go within and give yourself that fulfillment, no one can take it away from you and no one can give it to you. So if somebody leaves, or if something is taken away, like you don't have your favorite car anymore, or you lost something that everybody looked at you for having that was cool about you, if you lose it, you still have that sense of value from within, because that's where it really comes from. For example, let's say, like I've seen this a lot, there's influencers that they have big curly hair, or they always have blonde hair, and then they're done with it, but like all of their followers and stuff follow them because of their blonde hair or because of their curly hair, and they just want to shave their head off or dye their hair black. So then they feel like, okay, well, this is who I am, so how am I gonna be able to do that? Then they shave their head and they have to go through this whole thing of like, who am I? Nobody, whatever. But if they would have just had a sense of self, regardless of what's happening outside, they would not be affected by other people's opinions or who comes to them because of what. You just have that within you. You are it because you're it. Because God made you it when you were born. Like, you're inherently valuable as you are right now. Right now, you're inherently valuable. Right now, you deserve love. Right now, you deserve abundance. Right now, you deserve prosperity. You deserve peace. Because as God's children, you already have that within you. Like, you're literally it. Like, that's what's inside of you. You have to stop looking outside of you for the fulfillment, because what's inside of you is God, and God is limitless. God is everything. God is abundant. So you don't need to like look around like, oh, this person didn't say this to me, so nobody gives a fuck about me. That's not true. You have to give a fuck about you. That's what matters. You have to find the inherent value in what you're doing by yourself without anybody telling you. You have to be unaffected by what people tell you, if they fuck with it or not, if this sells out or not. You decide. You decide if this is worthy or not. And everything you make can be worthy. Or some things is not up to par with what you think you can do, but that's fine, but it's still valuable because you made it. Like, that's literally how you have to think. And basically, when you want to be successful, it's because you want people to view you a certain way. Like, you want to be acknowledged for your efforts. That's what success is, acknowledgement. So you just need to acknowledge yourself. Boom, you're successful. What you do in the outside world doesn't need to reflect who you are as a person inside. If you have nothing right now, literally nothing, you're still valuable, as if you have $1 million and a mansion and a car. And then the people you attract, when you have that inherent value, it will be more reflected on that instead of what you have. But if you focus so much on your worth being what you have, you're gonna attract people that only see the value in you because of what you have, and they will leave after you lose what you have, or if you lose what you have. So this is something to think about, right? This is why people will be successful and sad or still depressed, or they want their mom to care about them, blah, 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 blah. Like, you have to give yourself that. So every time you desire something, you go within and you imagine yourself feeling it. Like, I am rich right now, even if you have $0. You have to feel rich, like you literally do. But you still have to do things in the outside world, like, to get there. But you have to have that feeling, because if it's taken away, you're gonna be so sad and you worked for nothing. Like, it could be taken away, anything could be taken away. Life is not about what you have, it's about who you are. So a good practice for you to do is write down affirmations of what you want from the outside world. So like, let's say you're at work and your boss is like not caring about the work ethic you're putting in. Your coworkers are rude to you, like they don't include you in things, whatever. You go within, or you just write it out and then see how that feels. Be like, I always recognize myself for my worth. My work is amazing. I love the work that I do. I always include myself. I'm always nurturing myself. I'm always taking care of myself. I love myself. I put myself first, etc., etc. Like, that's how you have to think. And then in relationships, which is like the biggest test, when they, like, cause they get to know you. So when they do something that's like rejecting you or like not accepting you, it hurts a little bit deeper, because like, damn, like, you know me, like, you must be right. No, they're just reflecting how you feel about yourself. So you just need to go within. Why is that hurting me? Because I feel like this. Well, that's not true. How I know it's not true? Go through the reasons of why that's not true. Whatever they're saying about you, like, let's say, okay, this is something I see a lot. Men are brought up in like, what can you do that's your value? Like, what do you have? Can you provide? Or you can't provide? Okay, then you're nothing. Until they can provide. And then they'll be like, oh, when I have money, I can get that girl and I can do this, blah, blah, blah. Which is true, but no, just kidding. So then, like, let's say, for example, that same man gets a woman who they see like above them, and they feel like that girl deserves better than me. So they'll start, like, if the girl says even like a little thing like, oh my god, look what this guy did for this girl, and you can't do it, you're gonna be like, oh my god, bro, I can't do anything, I'm not worthy, blah, 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 blah. But if you just go within and be like, I'm worthy and I deserve love and I deserve this woman because I am kind, I'm lovable. Like, there's qualities that matter more than what you have. But you have to truly believe it for it to be reflected in your reality. If you don't believe it, you're gonna see like, oh, all these girls want this, blah, blah, blah. So you're not gonna see the girls that would want you for who you are. And you're not even gonna acknowledge them, because you're gonna be like, this is fake. You don't really want that, you want something more. And I'm not enough for you. But that's not true. So you just go within and you acknowledge why that could not be true. Because there's a lot of women that would like it to build with you. There's a lot of women that want to build with you and want to like be a part of the process with you. And then some women have the belief like, if you're a part of the process, then after he's up, he's gonna leave you. That's because you think that you're not worthy. Another, not worthy, not worthy, not worthy. So you have to like go within and be like, why am I worthy right now? Because I am God's child. That's why I'm worthy. I am inherently worthy. I was born worthy. You are valuable as a human being already. You have to really understand that. Like, it's so hard because of like how everything is. Like, we're so like, now that I have this, now I can have that. Now that I did this, now I can have that. We have to literally be like checking in with yourself. Like, I'm worthy even when if I'm working on myself. I'm worthy even if I don't have everything that I need. And it will be reflected back to you. But if you start like being super unworthy and like, no, you're gonna get bored of me, you don't like me, you probably want better than me, you probably want somebody richer than me, it's gonna be reflected in your reality. They're gonna be like, that's true. Because that's happened to me. I'm like, I like them, and then they're telling me, nah, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, damn, like, am I not supposed to be with you? Are you right? Like, should I go get somebody that has more money than you? But I like you, so why are you saying that? I'm like, no, I like you. And they're like, no, you don't, bro. Not enough. I'm like, okay. Yeah, everything is reflected. Because people start thinking how you think. You literally keep being insecure, keep calling yourself ugly. People are going to start thinking you're ugly. But also some people are going to see like your inherent value. But the way you come off is going to be like, whoa, like that girl doesn't like herself. So do you want to be that person? Or do you want to be the person that likes himself? And then another thing. Wait, I wrote it down. Oh, so do this, and it's very hard for somebody to break you. Like, if you 100% are so sure of yourself, nothing anyone can say can like mess with you, because I'm so sure of myself. I don't give a fuck what I have. I'm so sure of myself. And you just gotta be like that. I don't give a fuck what I did. I'm innocent. This is the same as like if you date somebody and you treat them so well, every time that they're not treated as well, they're like, whoa, what the fuck is this? I'm not dealing with this. You know how I've been treated before? Way better than this. That's how you have to treat yourself. Like, well, I treat myself way better than this. I cannot be here. I'm so peaceful with myself. I acknowledge my feelings all the time. You don't even listen to my feelings. Why would I be here? Literally think like that. And then you will not entertain any of the stupid things you're entertaining. Think about all the stuff you entertain because you feel some type of unworthiness, lack, no value. Would you be dealing with that person or dealing with that job if you really felt like you deserve better? No, you wouldn't. That's not what people do when they feel like. Do people that love themselves do that? No, they don't. And lastly, when you're going through this in your mind and you're like going through everything and you're like, okay, like, no, I do deserve this. But then you have your brains like, that's not true because remember when they did this? Look how they treated you. You have to be like, they're not in charge of who I am. I'm in charge of who I am and I know what I deserve. Even if they didn't give me what I deserve, that doesn't matter because I still deserve it. Like, the person is not the decider, you're the decider. Second, lastly, react to things with gratitude. I'm so grateful that I went through this experience because now I know what I don't want. I'm so grateful that I have bills to be stressed about because I have my own car, I have my own apartment, I have my own bills. Like, I'm independent, so I have this to stress about now. I'm so grateful that this person made me feel this way because it highlighted a wound I have and now I can work through it and become stronger. You have to be grateful and you have to react like, I know what I deserve, but you have to know what you deserve first. You can't just say that and then you don't even know, because then you're gonna be like accepting garbage. Stop accepting garbage. I really hope that you take the time to go within and realize that you're inherently valuable, and don't let nobody fuck with you, and don't let nobody tell you who you are or what you can have or what you can be or what you deserve. You deserve everything that you want, and just believe it. That's all you need to do. And then just do whatever you feel like doing after that.